Alrighty, morning everyone, and welcome back to another beautiful video on this beautiful channel on another beautiful day. In today's video, we are going to continue with this massive chunk of copper. And yeah, what we're basically going to do today is pretty simple. We're just going to cut it up here once, then we'll drive a wedge in there, wedge this all apart, and then get these pieces of steel off of the massive chunk of copper. Should be around 30 pounds of copper, we'll see. But yeah, definitely something where I would say can't really complain about the yield of that stuff. So we're gonna do that now. As I said, just cut this up here once with an angle grinder, then we'll wedge it apart. I cannot film the part where I cut it with an angle grinder. You're just gonna have to believe me that I cut that with an angle grinder and I didn't just chop it in part with my hand. It's pretty obvious that that's probably not gonna happen. So we're gonna do that now, then we're gonna wedge it apart. You're gonna see all that obviously, but just the cutting part, I'm sorry, but I can't show you that. So yeah, we get on with it, and I hope you enjoy this video. Here we go. Okay, so we did in fact cut it now, which is awesome. I hope the quality is okay. But yeah, you can see there is a slit now in there. So the issue is my blade on the angle grinder is pretty small, so this didn't go all the way through. That was the issue the last time as well. However, we can actually easily solve this issue by just taking a saw and sawing some stuff away in there. So this is what I'm going to do now. Yet again, sawing does create dust. This thing is, I don't think it is dust proof actually, but maybe it is, I don't know. But I don't want to take the risk. So we're just going to saw this, but without the camera, okay? So I'm very sorry about that, but sawing is not something I will put on camera. Everything that creates a lot of dust is not something I want to have anywhere near my camera, but look at that! We just recovered a very nice piece of copper. That's awesome. That goes straight into the copper bucket, just like that. And I will now take probably a steel saw, a hacksaw, and cut this in there. I would love to have a sawzall, whatever, this thing that a precipitating saw or whatever you call that. I don't know how you write it. I don't know how you really pronounce it, but well, that thing, you know what I mean. And that would be cool, but I don't have one. I should really get one. I had one in the past, but it broke. So yeah, we'll have to get a new one. And that is actually something I will do really like in very recent. You know what I want to say. I will do that in the next couple of days, because that's actually something that I really, really need. So we'll do that, but first of all, we'll saw this, and then we'll split it, and then we'll do the other stuff, and you'll see. It will all make sense when the time comes to, yeah, take a look at it, hopefully. If not, well, then not. But yeah, here we go. Alrighty people, so I've got it in the vise now. I did saw this through all the way. It was only a couple of millimeters, nothing too crazy. And you can already maybe see the great copper in there. I think you can see it from this angle. Like, this is solid copper, this whole spool. We just need to get these metal plates off, which is going to be another interesting thing. But we're going to somehow do that as well. So my plan now is as follows, as basically I do it every single time I do those. We're going to take a wedge, something like this, and we're going to start with a small one like this, and we're going to go up to a bigger one like this. And we're going to put this wedge up in here, who would have thought, right? And we're going to drive it down through this thing. So this should spread apart and allow us to do whatever, something else, we'll see. But yeah, we're gonna stop with that now. And it's gonna get a little loud, as you might be able to imagine. So yeah, brace yourselves, I guess. There you can see. We now have a split, massive piece of copper. Not split all the way though, so we're gonna keep on doing this. And now, we're gonna take the second wedge, the bigger one, put it in here, and pretty much do the same thing. We kind of get a bit of an issue here. I'll drive it in from the side. I think that's better. Quickly get the small one out so that that's not in the way. There we go. It's pretty much all we need to do. So we'll now take the wedge out again. And these plates of steel are now going to come off of this stuff. I'm just going to drop them in the steel bin over there. We do not really need to worry about that. And we're just going to need to remove all of them now. And we're going to do it in bigger chunks in just a minute. I just want to see how I'm going to do that the best way, because we obviously don't want to waste a lot of time here. Because, you know, time is money. Time is money. That's what it is. Time is money. So, oh yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what we wanted. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. Sorry, I can't look at the moment if you can see that, but this is coming right off. There we go. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Okay. There we go. First bigger part. And might even... There we go. First major part. Now the other side. It's gonna be a bit more tricky, because it doesn't look like it wants to come out really. I mean, this is not easy, it's just the easiest way. That's pretty much it. Yeah, you really already noticed that it's way lighter than it was before, so that's really good. So we're gonna... Oh, that was stupid. There's obviously something under that, so there we go. Do it like that. Yeah, just like that. Very nice. There we go. Another big chunk of steel going in there. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. There we are. Awesome stuff. Good. Very good. Ow, that hurt. There we are. And even more stuff. I'm really doing my best not to stab the camera, but it's not that easy, believe me. Okay, so how are we gonna... I would love to just drive something in there, but I don't know. I don't think that's gonna work. We'll try it. If it's gonna work, that would be good. No, there's no way. There's no way. Okay, so that ain't gonna happen, but what we can do is... what can we do actually? It's not a whole lot we can do. Oh yes, we can do this. Ouch, I've got a piece of metal in my glove. That sucks. So this right here, there's a slot right between those pieces of steel. I'm not sure, honestly. We'll try it. We'll try it, but I don't have majorly high hopes for this. Okay. Okay. That sits in there nicely. Let's try this. Let's try this. No. Nope, that's not working. Okay. Change of plans. We'll do it this way. We'll wedge it in here, like this. We'll just try to hit this. No? Doesn't work? Okay. I guess that does actually work. I very good. Because that allows me now to wedge in here, just like that. Very nice. Oh yes. Yes, that's the clue. Okay. That's the key thing. That's the key. Yeah. That is the key. Very good. Ooh, nice. Nice. Man. These are tough. These are really tough. But, you know, just gotta be more tough than them, I guess. Oh, come on! How's that holding on? Come on now. There we go. Somewhat, I guess. This is gonna be fun, let me tell you. Okay, let's see. Ooh, there we go. That was something. I'm gonna look for that later. I'm not even gonna bother with it now. Why is the door not closing? Ah, it's the wire. Why is it not closing? Whatever, okay. I'm not gonna bother with the door now. I've got more important stuff to bother with, right? Right. Oh my god, yeah, that's just flying everywhere. You know, I don't care. It's gonna fly now. It wants to fly, let it fly, right? So. The wood chisel, man, let me tell you, the wood chisel. Never thought I would use so many wood chisels in my life. But here we are. Here we are, for sure. So, this is annoying stuff, mate. My shoulder's getting sore. My left one, for some weird reason. You would think that my right one would do that, but it's not. So yeah, that's that. Where's the there? Okay. I think we can actually go down and in there. So, like that. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's gone. I'm totally fine with it being gone. Because I didn't ask for it anyways. So, there we go. Yeah, there. That's it. Alrighty. We're getting somewhere. Look at that. We're getting somewhere. Not really sure where we're getting, but somewhere. And as long as we're getting somewhere, you know, I don't need to know where. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I'm probably actually gonna put a few cuts in this. I don't think I'm just gonna leave it in this big massive chunk of a video, because I don't think that many of you would want to watch that. But if you do in the future, let me know. I can also just post it unedited. There's no problem with that. There's no problem with that. It will take forever to upload it, but you know, if you like that, then we'll do it. And if you don't, then we won't. Right, did you hear that? Awesome stuff. Man, that's in there. Now it's out. Was actually not as much in there as I thought it would. Which is good. I actually have to take into consideration that I have to carry this the steel bin upstairs. So I should not really put too much in it, because otherwise I might not be able to carry it anymore, and then I will have to get things out of there, and that would suck, because you don't want to mess with steel a lot. It's not worth anything, so yeah, might as well just leave it alone, right? Right, so we've got this. Yeah, it obviously needs to go, but it doesn't want to. There it is, there it is. Nice, so that's one side down. Now we'll do the other side, I guess. Yeah, so much to look forward to. Is that actually... Are these steel? Let's see. Are they steel? Are they steel? They are not! Good, so they can stay in there. That's awesome. Then again, someone's probably going to think they are steel. I'm just going to remove them. I'm just going to remove them, even though I wouldn't have to. I'm just going to do it because someone's going to say, oh yeah, well, they look like steel to me. Why did you leave the steel screws on there? Yeah, well, I didn't, mate, but yeah, we'll remove them. Don't want to aggravate anyone. That's not very nice, right? So, let me see here. Yeah, no, that's not coming out. We're gonna have to take that off. It's just a piece of wire, you know, it doesn't matter. It can stay on there. Got all kinds of weird stuff on here. There's a bit of copper. I don't know where that came from. And I dropped it. Great. So... yeah. Wood chisel in there, you know the drill. Here we go. That's nice. Why was that so easy? I'm not complaining, I'm just mentioning. Look at that. Good chunk. Actually, we'll put that in there. There we go. Ooh. There goes another good chunk. Let's take that here. Yeah. There's all kinds of steel lying around here now. Whatever. As I said, you don't want to be bothered. You don't want to... Come on, learn to talk, mate. You don't want to be wasting your time with the steel, really, because you're not gonna get a lot for it. At least I'm not really getting a lot for it. Even though I actually think my steel price is pretty good. So yeah, that's a thing. But I mean, besides that, it's not a whole lot you want to be dealing with the steel. That's for sure. That is for sure. That's a nice piece of fiberglass. We don't need that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna send it here. There we go. I've actually loosened this piece of steel up. Oh, nice. So, next one. It's interesting. Really, it's interesting, for sure. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's how it should be. That's how that stuff should be coming off. It's not really doing that, though. At least not always. Or, yeah, wrong side. Yeah, you should use the right side of the hammer if you're using a hammer, that's for sure. So, make sure you do that. Just kind of wedging it out. It's working pretty well, honestly. Can't complain. It's interesting that it is working well though. However, is this Oh, that's manageable. Good. Oh, dang. I hit the camera again, I'm sorry. Okay. How are we gonna do that? Let's see here. It's a glove, you don't want to throw that away. Okay. Nice. I'm just sorting it as it comes up. There's not really a system behind it, so don't even ask about it. But I just kind of try to not make this big bin too heavy to the point where I can't carry it anymore, because that would be annoying. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Oh, look at that. It came off really nicely. Good stuff. So this is pretty much it. I need to remove some more smaller pieces of fiberglass here. And like the steel, obviously, this other piece of steel here. Wait a second, give me a second. There we go. That's gonna need to go. This other one as well. There we are. Okay. Because you obviously want to present a clean product, so to say. I have to quickly steal off. And I'm doing something weird here. Honestly, I'm not quite sure what I was planning to do right now, but what am I doing? What am I doing? Come on, focus. Focus, mate. You don't need laser focus, but at least a minimal amount of focus. I'm pretty sure I hit the GoPro. I'm sorry about that. I really don't do that on purpose. It just kind of happens. So yeah, that's trash. So we don't want that. No, no trash, please. No trash. Trash is not really what we're after here. There we go. It's another piece of, like, the steel. All the steel needs to go. When you're selling copper, even though when it's dirty copper, because this is obviously going to stay like that, this is very, very dirty stuff, but it's still 95% plus. So if you look at that in there, not sure if you can actually see that, but this is, like, it's entirely copper. It's one massive chunk of copper that is coated in a little bit of epoxy. So there is absolutely no problem with selling that as number 2 copper. Absolutely not. Just the steel. The steel needs to go. There cannot be any steel on number 2 copper. Obviously, I mean, it's not irony or anything like that. I don't think irony copper is actually something that exists at most yards. But yeah. So that needs to go. This is all copper. That can stay on there. You could remove it, but then again, why would you? It's just copper. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna turn it around again, and still pretty heavy. It's not very heavy anymore, but it's still got a decent weight. What I will do now is I will remove those screws here. So we'll do that real quick. I hope that my drill is gonna do the job. If it's not gonna, then yeah, that would suck, right? We need an L and K, this one. Oh, this one? Is it this one? No, it's not this one, right? No, it's one size bigger. So this one? Exactly, very nice. Very, very nice. So here we go. Gonna be... There we are. Very nice. I wonder whether or not these are brass or stainless. They're very lightly magnetic, so I would reckon they are stainless. Where's the rasp? There it is. Yeah, stainless. Beautiful. Okay, I actually, matter of fact, I would not be allowed to keep those on there. That's just not something that I can do. I cannot just leave stainless steel screws on a piece of copper. I cannot sell that as number 2 copper if I leave those on. So I remove them, but I will gladly remove them because stainless steel screws are actually something that I want. So, oh, look at that! Oh my god! look at this. This just came right off. Oh, what a beautiful piece of copper. Look at that. I want to keep this, but I will resist the urge of keeping it because I have absolutely no use for it. And it's going straight into the bucket. Which is kind of sad, honestly. But yeah, I keep too many things. I've got too much stuff that I do not need. And so this is gonna go. Oh, dang. That really kicked my wrist right there. Yeah, you need to pay attention if you're doing stuff like that. Ouch, that really hurt. Okay, I'm gonna use my other arm as support. Oh, that's better. Beautiful. So, 4 more stainless steel screws. Beautiful stuff. Really happy that I got those, honestly. Piece of copper going straight into the bin. Just like that. It kind of hurts me to do that, but I'm gonna have to learn, okay? We cannot keep this stuff. We've got too much sheesh laying around. So we'll make it go away. So this, we're gonna weigh this now. We're gonna weigh this. Where's my bucket? Yeah, we'll just use that bucket, whatever. Gonna take out the scale here. There we go, power that on. It takes a bit of time to power on, but I can put my hearing protection off, which that is really cool because it is a bit annoying to talk with hearing protection because, well, you can't really hear anything. So this is set to 0. Now we'll weigh this now, and then we'll set it to 0 again. So this is, can you see that? Not sure if you can see that. It says 1.5 kilos. And we'll tare that. So there we go. Now we'll put this thing in here, but I'm gonna put on some gloves because there's a lot of sharp edges on it. Oh, and actually I'll cut this off first. Parasite cutters. There we go. That's a piece of wire. Okay. And there's our piece of copper. So let's weigh that thing. Let's weigh that thing. See what that weighs. I hope you can see that. It says 12 kilos. So 12 kilos, what's that? 27 pounds? 28 pounds? Something around that, right? I think so. So I'm happy with that. I am very happy with that, matter of fact. So, yeah, 12 kilos. 12 kilos of copper. Let's go ahead and squat down here. So, yeah, this is pretty much it. This is how I do one of them things. Pretty much took me an hour. Pretty exactly, actually. And I'm very happy with that. 1 hour of work, and we made like... This thing is worth approximately like 75 bucks, something like that. With today's copper prices that just go higher and higher and higher. Pretty good. Really can't complain about that. I did obviously pay something for it. I think that was 20 bucks. So we honestly made, I would just say we made 45 bucks in this 1 hour, which is good. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you've got any more questions whatsoever, be sure to write them in the comments below. That would be really cool. If you just want to say hi, that would be really cool as well. If you want to, you can rate the video with like thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever you might want to do. And you can also subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss any other videos. That would also be kind of cool, I guess. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and until next time.